How's it going, guys? It's Jake, and we are back with another World of Warships Legends replay. This time we are taking a look at the legendary tier Russian battleship Kremlin. And if I remember correctly, this is the first battle I played in it. I like this ship, but I know a lot of the community contributors have said the same thing. This boat just doesn't seem to fit well in the current landscape of the game right now. Nice shot, idiot. Nice shot, idiot. But it's a tank, like very tanky. It's just, for me, perhaps other players who have played more steady over the years have more resources, different commanders. Maybe they're in a different spot. For me, it's just the commanders aren't really there for me to make this ship the most effective, right? A hybrid battleship commander for me would be perfect, right? Lev Galler's not a great choice because the guns, you want the guns to work, but you really trade a lot of survivability by only having 3 heals base, 2 heals base. I think it's 2 or 3, I don't remember. I don't know if I've even tried it with Galler. But, like, the guns suffer with Kedrov, but there's no survivability with Galler. Plus, you know, you're dealing with a lot of HE slop with limited damage controls. That's just not a really good recipe. I should say it's a really good recipe to, like, struggle to survive. You have a high HP pool, but the whole point of Kremlin is to not brawl in the sense like, oh, I'm using all my secondaries and, you know, YOLOing in, but you're tanking, right? You're in a brawling position, angled, and you're eating shells, taking damage that could be shot at your teammates. You're bouncing it, right? Unless you're getting spammed with HE, which is a problem. I don't know, I just haven't found the best recipe to set up the ship to be the most successful. Right now, I'm not trying to say like, oh, a commander is a must to have the ship be good. It's definitely not. Like, it's, at the end of the day, it's all about you playing the boat. But, you know, having 2 heals and modest gun performance would go a long way to make this ship a lot more viable. So you can kind of play a hybrid style, right? Like Henry Hyde with the German battleships, Riker with the American battleships, or the slew of other Azure Lane commanders that I don't have for that, for the American battleships. Things like that, right? I'm playing this one a little slow because I want that SOM gone, but I also want to get involved. I'm a little too far away to make these guns work, right? You have the Russian dispersion like inside of 11 kilometers, but even with that, it still feels like these guns are a little inaccurate with Mikhail Kedrov at the helm. So maybe AL Rosia would help this a lot. I'm not sure what her skill tree looks like, if it's, you know, a little bit of a hybrid. I know, like, the main gimmick is extra concealment for her base trait, but, you know, just master mechanic with even 1 accuracy skill would be really helpful. And I know, like, using master mechanic all the time can be a bit of a crutch. I just feel like it would be a lot more manageable if you didn't have the limited damage controls. Like, I feel like with this ship in particular, you need that extra survivability. I'm also not that good at playing Russian battleships, so it's like maybe I'm wrong there, but that's kind of my read on it. I play the boat maybe once a week. I don't spend a lot of time at Legendary tier just because right now I need credits upon credits upon credits. Like, I painstakingly took the time to see how many more credits I would need to, like, get everything I need in the game, and it was like 2 billion. So I got a lot of grinding to do. And tier 6 and tier 7 are the tiers to do that. So I don't play Kremlin often, but every time I do play it, I seem to kind of be in this spot where I'm being useful, eating shells, but like I have to work to get in those crossfires. This is a good map to do that on, but for me, it's just the main guns lack a little bit at the cost of you having extra survivability, and I feel like, for me anyways, that's a trade I have to make. Just, I play pretty aggressive anyways, and I'm one mistake from being like crippled for the rest of the game. I trade the gun performance, so if that means I have to get a little closer to do my work, I guess so be it. But I do like it. It's just, it's not the ship's fault that, you know, the state of the game is what it is. You're not going to be getting beat up by carriers a lot, but Dutch cruisers like Johan de Witt, Howden Lou, their problems. You know, Genon with the cockroach torps. Like, it's just, the state of the game isn't conducive to playing this ship all the time. It's just not. But I think it's a good ship regardless. If you're a good player and you know how to angle and position to be effective, you're going to have a good time in this. I don't think you're going to have like crazy games unless you're facing paid actors. You're getting broadsides like this. He's in like, okay, this should be a pretty good shot. I don't even remember what. He's a little angled, but shoot a little higher, and I should have waited. But, I mean, that's a good Citadel. The guns are good when they hit. You know, they're 18-inch guns. It's just, well, I wasn't the dumbest guy on the team, that's for sure. But, yeah. Like, look, you're not going to get salvo opportunities like this all the time, no matter how well you position. It's just these guys are all holding hands. But, all right, here's a test here. Kremlin, slightly angled, but he's lifting that Citadel. Should be a good look, and I hit 2 shells. Maybe I aimed a little low there, I'm not sure, but that's what I mean. It's just like the guns are a little unreliable, and I lost the turret. But hey, this is, in my mind, this is how you play Kremlin. You tank, you eat shells, and the rest of the team is not getting shot at. Clearly this isn't going to be a high XP game, but I think it really showcases the strengths of the ship. But either way, that's enough of me talking. I'm undefeated in this ship, knock on wood. 13-0, haven't lost yet. This replay's from April, so I don't play it all that much, but when I do, it's fun, you know, kind of in a fighting mood. You can go tank in this thing and have a good time. But either way, thanks for watching, guys, and if you would, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me, and I will talk to you on the next video.
Наша команда получила преимущество. Линкор врага потоплен.